It's a good win. There's a lot of people. It's like Woodstock, except everybody's got their clothes on.
Don't eat a damn snack.
You're like my wife when you get in space. You just get lost.
Short steps are better than long steps. That's the only time in your life you're going to hear short is better than long.
All right, here we go. We are live at the OHSFCA Clinic. We got Adam Gum. That's a tough one.
OHSFCA is hard.
Do it right. We got Adam Gum on with us. Adam is what's the official title with FirstDown PlayBook?
It's a really good question, but I'm going to just go with the director of youth and flag football.
Okay, all right, and obviously Ryan Diamond. Thanks for finally making it today.
No
we
problem.
appreciate you coming, man.
Guest of honor.
So,
Donnie didn't do one clinic today.
So all the great topics on this show, they've all been dubbed by Ryan, right? He's done the pick six segment. He's done all the great stuff, and he came up with the 4 quarters. And so last year we did 4 quarters with, and we're going to have a bunch of coaches coming down to talk about football and the great things they're doing. And we want to invite Adam down. Adam, why don't you just tell us a little bit about your football life?
Yeah, absolutely. I obviously played football in high school, and then I went to play college football at Concord University. I did coach 1 year at Concord University at the college level. From there, I got a teaching job at Princeton, West Virginia. I was a high school coach for 6 years there. Went on to coach some more high school football in Charleston, West Virginia at a high school there called Riverside. Moved to Columbus, and at that point, I transferred from coaching to be full-time with FirstDown PlayBook and got out of the coaching realm. And now I just help make plays and playbooks and talk to coaches every day.
Dude, I saw Adam today while Ryan Day was talking, and I saw him laptop up, FirstDown PlayBook open, drawing plays. I said, I see you grinding in there.
I like that.
Yeah,
That's
he would
good.
work. He's always trying to leave with something. But
Always.
All right, here we go. I'm going to go with the first one here. Hey, in quarter 1 is brought to you by Fundraising University of Ohio. Let Brent Maxwell help you strategize and execute your next groundbreaking fundraiser. Reach out today at bmaxwell@fundraising.net. Coach, you're in a unique position. You're somebody who's been a coordinator. You've coached football. Now you're on this side of the game with FirstDown PlayBook. What do you love most about it, or what do you see as the major benefits of using a software like FirstDown PlayBook?
Yeah, absolutely. The number one thing I'm seeing right now, and this is not just from my own opinion, but from other coaches that are using FirstDown PlayBook, it's a word that we call vertical alignment. You don't have the limitation of only inside your staff. You can add every single assistant on your team, every single player. One of my favorite jokes is if you got a really mad parent at you that sits on top of the 50-yard line, send them an email. You can add them. But the other thing is you can add your middle school programs, your youth programs, anybody that you want to add to let them have access to what we do, you can add them. There's no limitations. And now at that point, your successful programs actually start from the bottom. Your foundation is always at the youth, and it climbs up. So that's why we use the word vertical alignment. That's probably the number one asset that I'm seeing.
And that, to me, that was one of the most major takeaways I left today. I went to a panel today, and it talked about taking whatever your core is. If you have a core run you're going to do offensively, you're going to go down and you're going to teach it to that level. And that vertical alignment of they're going to get so good at running that at a young age all the way up. And I think that's one of the coolest things that I like is how you can put an entire community of football on one program together, teaching the same things, which is so hard to do as you get busy and things get going, which I love. And obviously you used it last year and it's been great. And we use it all the time at 614 headsets too. So
I think for us, like it's the only tough part we run into is working with we don't have middle school football, right? So we just got like youth leagues and stuff and trying to be picky on who you're going to let in on your stuff, right? Because you never know where those kids are going to go. But for our staff, man, it's been a blessing to be able to have a FirstDown PlayBook because you guys know how Huddle draws.
Terrible.
And the tools on Huddle, dude. It's so bad.
Terrible.
So bad.
Yeah. Who's got my next question here? Who's got it?
You got Donnie. Go ahead. You're sleeping up
Rivals
there.
guy. Come on.
You got it, Donnie. Go ahead.
All right, quarter 2 is presented by the most premier content and apparel shop in the game, Storied Rivals. Email info@storiedrivals.com to leave your legacy and set up your next apparel order. We were talking before, you're from West Virginia, you've been in Columbus for the longest time. One more personal question. What's the most underrated part of West Virginia in your mind?
Man, that's a loaded question. But the most underrated part is the tourism part as far as getting outdoors. If you like to camp, if you like to go outside, and whether it's fishing, hiking, the scenery there is unreal. And the River Gorge is our number one tourism area in the whole state of West Virginia. If you just Google image that, you're going to see a lot of things. but there's so much more about the state of West Virginia. It has very similar images. The imagery of which you can see just by going down a couple of roads is pretty high. Now, pick the right roads because you don't want to see some of the other imageries that is a real thing.
Adam actually promised me today that he was going to have a 614 headsets episode on the boat. That's what he told me. He was going to set up the boat. We were going to do this thing, fireworks in the background, everything, fish, everything. We're going to do it up. That's what he told me. He made a promise.
I'll be
today.
there.
Guaranteed not to be live out there in West Virginia. We are off the grid.
I can't wait.
I can imagine. There's not a lot of connection, like phone connection or anything out there, right?
Landlines.
Oh, yeah,
that's
exactly.
a thing. That's a real thing. Still being sold.
Yeah. Quarter 3 is sponsored by yours truly, First Down Playbook and play drawing software in today's game. First Down Playbook. Try your free trial today and use the code HEADSETS25 for a deal on any individual or team account. What's the biggest misconception coaches have about using an online platform for you guys? What's your biggest misconception that you've ran into with coaches that they say?
Yeah, you can't put a paper in front of a kid. And you can. That is a true myth. That's a misconception. Everything that we do is considered digital. But as soon as you have your play, whether it's one play or an entire playbook, you can print that off the way it is, one play at a time. You can print your entire playbook off. One thing we see a lot of people do, especially where I am from with no signal, you can save it as a PDF and email it to every single person you want to email it to. But then, of course, we do have our Playbook app where any user can get onto it and see their plays. So that's, high schoolers don't get on their phones. So that's probably not worthwhile. And that's a joke, by the way, but you can get the plays onto the phone, but you can also print that play off. I'm still old school. I put them on a Playgrid playbook. We have 2 different types. Playgrid playbook, I put 8, probably 16 plays on the back of my call sheet. That's all I need. I'm very simple when it comes to plays. I still print them off. Some coaches don't need that, but the ones that do, you can do that with First Down Playbook.
I love it. Hey, quarter 4 is brought to you by Max Effort Muscle. Any team, any size, any budget. All right, reach out to Treadway at maxeffortmuscle.com to see their full lineup and help your team win in the fourth quarter. I want to ask you this because I know you are a football connoisseur and you watch a lot of football from the time we talked together. If you could spend the day, the weekend at camp with any staff or any coach, who would it be and why?
Is this limited to Ohio or
any
college, NFL?
College, NFL, your dream, who would it be?
Ew, that'd be tough. I'm a big fan of the Green Bay Packers, but right now with Bill Belichick at University of North Carolina, I'd go there. You got some NFL knowledge there, and you got NFL knowledge at a lot of programs, including high schools now, but I'm going there for the old school NFL knowledge and just being a UNC fan. I love the color blue.
That's a great answer.
I heard something the other day about Air Belichicks. Can you imagine if they come out with Air Belichicks? If those come out, how fire that would be, and the people line up for them?
I can't imagine being a high school kid and Bill Belichick walks in to talk to you about offering new or just playing. That would be wild.
Yeah. Hey, Adam, I want to appreciate you and thank you for coming down to talk to us. Thank you for First Down Playbook, right? Coaches, I'm not kidding. I've been on Microsoft Visio. I've done Google. I've done PowerPoint. I've done other companies, and literally the vertical alignment, the integration with Max Preps now with your scouting reports and everything else.
User-friendly.
It is the #1 play drawing software you could have for, you guys are honest, like the most affordable price there is. And it's built by coaches for coaches, and you listen to the people you work for, and the customer service has been great. And so we just encourage anybody who is watching us and maybe you're thinking about upgrading and needing to do a little bit more than the huddle and some of the other things, the best option you're going to find is First Down Playbook. So, Adam, thanks for coming out and spending 4 quarters with us.
We appreciate you.
I'm very happy to be here. I first met you, Kyle, I think here at the 614. We're at the clinic here we're located at.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then 614, I think, started up, or maybe was starting there, and I've discovered that. So I'm very happy just to be here. I am a football nerd, so I like to be around football coaches.